So today we've come to the mangrove forest, having a look at the small little creatures that live amongst the mangroves. This is fascinating. Milky mangrove, commonly found in mangrove community along tidal streams, on the edge of mangrove forests or just above the high tide mark. It grows in the hard sandy clay. The milky sap of this tree is poisonous. Contact with eyes will result in temporary blindness. Contact with the skin can cause irritation and rapid blistering. Eating mangrove crabs and mollusks that eat leaves or bark from this tree can cause diarrhea and vomiting. So when you eat papaya salad or somtum with mangrove crabs put in it and then have diarrhea, it doesn't always mean the cooking process of your food is not clean. That's very interesting. Let's have a close look at this. At these leaves then. Make sure not to get contact with the sap. There we go. I don't know if you can make them out on the camera, but there are a number of fish, small fish swimming around there. It's so bright here I can't actually see the screen of my camera because the sun is just blazing hot. It's very, very peaceful here. I have seen some little creatures in the mud and some crabs, but it's just getting them on camera. But regardless of that, I'm still enjoying seeing them. If I can capture some on camera, all the better. This is the first time I've been lucky enough, privileged enough, to go to a mangrove forest. Obviously I've seen it on TV, you know, David Attenborough sort of documentaries, which are great, but it's just a pleasure to come here. And while I haven't seen a great deal of animals, that's because I'm stomping about. If I spent longer here and were you know, to settle down, I'd see a lot more, but I've just enjoyed seeing what I've seen. You know, I've seen some crabs, I can hear birds, I can hear wildlife, and I've enjoyed seeing the plants. So beauty of the plants is they can't run away from you if you're too loud. So what a fantastic idea this is, having walking platforms through the mangrove forest, which would, let's face it, being inaccessible. You know, I wouldn't have waded in here without, if there weren't, you know, platforms. And now there's this viewing area above, so you can enjoy walking through the mangrove at roots level, you know, at the roots level, and then come up above the mangrove canopy to enjoy the sort of aerial view and see some birds and wildlife at this elevation. Great, what a great idea. It's like a maze of platforms through this forest. It's a very, very hot day. Look at this one. It really does seem quite massive. There you go guys, I've come right through the mangrove forest on the platforms. It was blisteringly hot there, and now I've arrived at this lovely beach here, completely deserted beach, and there's a lovely, quite strong sea breeze under this little bit of forest here, these few trees. So it's a real respite from the heat, and it just goes to show you making a bit of an effort to get off the beaten track, not a massive effort, but just sort of, you know, finding out about places makes all the difference, I think. Whereas some people would maybe prefer to go to a shopping mall or something, which is nothing wrong with that, there's places like this that are beautiful, natural and completely deserted.